from after street fights, they bring a tech. Hey, King J, what we tell him? Back on.
Yeah, all right, so this is the Project L Riot X Arcane Epilogue, The Right Foundation. All right, let's have a look at this, because I haven't seen this before.
Hey everyone, I'm Tom, executive producer at Project L.
These are the guys that were behind Evo.
Project L's technical lead. Last time we talked, I let you in on the secret that we're building a fighting game here at Riot. We showed you a brief glimpse of gameplay and said we'd be going dark for a while, but we'd share more when we're ready. Well, a lot's changed since then. We've made some great progress, and while the game is still too far out to commit to a release date,
you know what? Yeah, I just want to show you lots of stuff here. You see?
The game is still too far out to commit to a release date.
Hold on. Let me just go back a little bit.
Said we'd be going dark for a while, but we'd share more when we're ready. Well,
this. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, this one day is gonna be me. I want to then have a King J studio like this, like a big studio where there's like multiple of monitors and everyone's working on each thing. One day, I know I've got a studio now and I'm close, like I'm kind of close, not right there, but you know, actually having a team. This is inspiring, just even watching this. All right, let me get into it. Shout out to them.
Since then. We've made some great progress, and while the game is still too far out to commit to a release date,
so these are League of Legends characters.
From us. So I want to bring up to speed on what we've been working on.
Camera clarity is good.
From the beginning, we knew that we wanted to make a 2D fighter set in the universe of Runeterra, but the 2D fighting space is pretty broad. Even from that starting point, there were a ton of different directions we could take the game. After lots of exploration, we're excited to say that we've landed on a direction that we're pretty pumped about. In this quick update, we'll walk you through our high-level approach when it comes to core gameplay, character design, and netcode.
But first, allow me to reintroduce Project L.
All right, before we get into this, I just want to say I know these guys are going to do a very good job because I didn't know much about them in Evo, but from what I know, they're the people between, is it GPPO. So that's like the online for gaming. So like, you know, the old school fighting games, everyone can kind of play each other and stuff like that. So they're behind that. Not only is that so good for old school fighting game players, it has a strong netcode. So like, you know, when playing against like, I don't know, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Third Strike, even the, you know, just those type of games, they know what should be done. They know what to expect when it comes to the community because they've actually been in the community. Obviously, they're behind Evo as well. So I have strong faith that the online for this game is going to be really good. But I want to hear some more. Oh, they've got like tag system. So is it 2-on-2? I thought it was gonna be 1v1. What?
Project L will be an assist-based fighter. You'll build
assist-based.
a team of 2 different champs.
Okay.
We feel like this is the right foundation to build a game that rewards strategic team building and on-the-fly decision-making on top of strong fighting fundamentals. Our goal is to build.
Bro, you don't think this is gonna be a bit hard for newcomers?
Combat fantasy, while leaving plenty of
Is that a
room
good or
for
bad
you to be
thing?
creative and express yourself in gameplay. Like a lot of you out there, we're inspired
Looks
by
nice.
the insane outplays, hard reads, and 200 IQ plays behind some of the most iconic moments in fighting game history.
Yep.
The dream for us is to deliver a game that allows you to create
Bro,
new
what is that
combat
combo?
for many years to come. Now let's talk about controls. I know that a lot of you have strong opinions about mechanical difficulty in fighting games. For Project L, we're embracing the easy-to-learn, hard-to-master mentality. So yes, we are making it easier to jump in with a new character and learn their basic kit.
Bro, no, they didn't. So it's direction button again. So they're making things so easy in fighting games. But you know what? We need to have you know what? This will be in another video. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to do another video talking about is making inputs for fighting games, easy inputs for fighting games. Is it going to bring a new audience or not? So remember to subscribe. You lot will see that video coming in the future because, yeah, we can't talk about it in this video. I want to see this. I want to see more.
We're embracing the easy-to-learn, hard-to-master mentality. So yes, we are making it easier to jump in with a new character and learn their basic kit. That said, We absolutely believe in rewarding the time you spend going deep on a character and providing opportunities for you to showcase your high-end mastery.
I like the hit stuns. The hit stuns are so good.
Games is seeing top players move and fight in a way that's inspiring and distinct from lesser skilled players. We want to set that aspirational summit and build a steadily increasing difficulty curve.
The game looks beautiful though, I'm not gonna lie.
It's about building a game where new players have a chance to be the pros. It's about unlocking the fun at all skill levels. Character design, of course, plays a huge role in this.
Yeah, it looks
For
beautiful.
Our goal is to deliver on the iconic moves that League champions are known for, but adapted to work in a fighting game. We want our champs to have powerful, flexible kits that give you the freedom to play your character your way.
Yeah, this game
As
looks
an example,
beautiful, man.
I'm thrilled to introduce you to Echo, re-envisioned for Project L. Echo is a punk genius. He's a brilliant inventor who, through time manipulation, can rewind his own mistakes and stay one step ahead of his opponent. The centerpiece of Echo's kit is his Chrono Strike. It's a forward-moving slash that's a pretty good poke and a combo ender.
I need to watch
Echo
Arcane.
slashes with Chrono Strike, he generates an after image that he can rewind back to any time in the next few seconds of the match. You can use the rewind to double down on your first slash, or make a different choice, and branch into a high committal launcher. It
Bruh,
works just fine as a mid-range zoner, but he really comes online when you take full advantage of the rewind ability. He can vary the timing of the rewind to mix up his opponent, recover for assist attacks made by his teammates.
bruh,
And in the right hands,
nah, this
the
character's
rewind is
hard.
a strong combo extender.
nah, what?
Echo's Time Grenade. Time Winder works great for basic zoning and combos.
Nah, that's
Play
real
on
cool.
combo,
That's
you
real
can
cool.
Throw Time Winder from range, giving it a chance to charge up and explode into a time distortion field that slows Echo's opponents for the next few seconds of the match. For both of these moves, our approach is to give you a tool with a clear primary role, but with lots of potential for extra utility when you use it in the right situation. Now, while gameplay is obviously super important, high-quality netcode is essential for any great fighting game.
I told
So
you.
this is an area where we're investing big.
All right, so I told you that we're gonna talk about netcode because they're behind GPPO. Like, obviously, that's a big thing in fighting games. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this part because I haven't seen this video yet. So I really want to see what they're saying.
I'm going to turn it over to Tony, and he'll walk you through some of our networking foundations.
Netcode has been a top-of-mind topic in the FGC for the past year, especially since we haven't been able to gather for live events. For Project L, we've designed our entire networking stack to deliver the same highly responsive gameplay that you'd get playing offline. Of course, this starts by using rollback networking at the core. Rollback does a great job of maintaining a consistent, low input delay across a wide range of pings. We've also developed a new networking model that enhances the benefits of rollback with core technology developed by other games at Riot. We'll route network traffic between players through Riot Direct, our internal network already being used to minimize latency in League of Legends and Valorant. We're also actively managing a player's connection to their opponent to ensure a consistent, fair play experience. If their connection is laggy or drops packets, their experience will suffer, but yours won't.
Oh,
If
raw,
someone
that's
rage
sick.
quits in the middle of the match, our netcode will determine who should win and who should be penalized. We're taking netplay
What?
very seriously.
Hey, no. Wait. I know I've been behind on this video, and I do know people was talking about this, but I need to
Riot
pay
Direct,
attention.
Our
What?
internal network already being used, the same highly responsive gameplay that you'd get playing offline. Of course, this starts by using rollback networking at the core.
Okay.
Rollback does a great job of maintaining a consistent, low input delay across a wide range of pings. We've also developed a new networking model that enhances the benefits of rollback with core technology developed by other games at Riot.
Okay.
We'll route network traffic between players through Riot Direct, our internal network already being used to minimize latency in League of Legends and Valorant. We're also actively managing a player's connection to their opponent to ensure a consistent, fair play experience. If their connection is laggy or drops packets, their experience will suffer, but yours won't.
Damn.
And if someone rage quits in the middle of the match, our netcode will determine who should win and who should be penalized. We're taking netplay very seriously for Project L. It's the primary way that we playtest the game internally, and we're working every day to make sure it's in top shape for the eventual release.
We hope you enjoyed the sneak peek at Project L. Before we go, I want to remind you that our game is still in R&D. We're happy with how core combat is shaping up, but there's still a ton of work to do. Thanks so much for your patience while we take our time to make sure that we get this right. So that's all for now. Last time we spoke, Project L went dark afterwards, but this time we'll do our best to keep in touch when we have major news to share. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Oh man, we gotta talk about that, man. So let's hit the other screen. There we go. We're here. All right. So one thing I want to say is Project L does look like it's going to be a big thing. It could be a good thing for fighting games. You know, fighting games is quite niche. If we talk about on the grand scheme of things of fighting games ain't really at that level of, you know, the Call of Duty and, you know, the Valorant or all of those type of shooting games. You know, I feel like there's different tier systems for these type of games. You know, fighting games is kind of down there. And you know, when you talk about esports, you know, it's usually League of Legends, Dota, Call of Duty. I can't really think of all of the games off the top of my head, but I'm more than sure you lot understand exactly what I mean. Chrono Strike is even up there as well. The fighting games is not there, but they're really trying to make Project L, which is like, you know, League of Legends. Like League of Legends is at the top as well when it comes to the money. Like we're talking like 5 million to 20. Like there's just so much money involved in League of Legends. Now they're making a fighting game with League of Legends. Now it could be the next best thing. It could be something that can really support fighting games. You know, everyone else that's looking in at Project L might then look at Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat. I don't know, Dead or Alive. I don't know if they'll look at Dead or Alive, but you know, you get the gist. So it's good that they're actually trying to make like the game appealing to everyone else, and that moves me on to my next subject where we're talking about like the easy combos and stuff like that, and the easy moves. Easy to learn, hard to master is what they said. And I think because we've grown up on doing motion inputs and stuff like that on 2D fighting games, I feel like it's kind of like, people are like, why are they doing this? Like Mortal Kombat has like button inputs and stuff like that. I don't think it's a big deal. You just have to just get into it and just have fun. That's it. I feel like the game is going to be really good. It looks good. I like the hit animations, the hit stun animations and stuff like that as well. They look different. Like when the guy's getting knocked down, he kind of gets up in a different way. It's just visually pleasing for me. So I think I'll definitely try it out, and I'll definitely see what's going on. I'm even in the process of even trying out League of Legends. So I want to see Arcane as well. Let me know what you lot think about Arcane if you lot watched it. League of Legends, let me know what you lot think about the game as well. I heard it can absorb people and stuff like that, but I do want to try and see what League of Legends is like. You know, there's all these games, Dota 2 and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Remember to subscribe, and yeah, other than that, take it easy, everyone. We'll be on to the next video. Peace.
Simmer down. Simmer now. Couple kicks to your boat. I'm a winner now. Like Eddie with the feet. I'm a killer now. Simmer down. Simmer now.